7 demonstrates that Jesus is the mediator. He was born, he lived a sinless life and died on the cross and rose from the grave. Jesus even says himself in John 14:6, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." The light of God does two things. It exposes sin and provides cleansing. What is the danger of denial? We see this in verse 8. If we say we have no sin, we deceive ourselves, and the truth is not in us. The problem here is not ignorance, it's self-deception. To deny sin is to refuse the light, reject God's verdict, and remain in darkness. This is not a neutral position. This is an active resistance to the truth. So the question must be asked, do you examine your heart often? God does not call us to pretend righteousness. He calls us to walk honestly before him. Verse 9, if we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness. John places these verses side by side on purpose. Confession is commanded because God is holy, we are sinful, and fellowship requires truth. Confession is not hiding, it is living in the light. And notice this carefully. God is faithful, he keeps his promise. God is just because Christ has paid the penalty. Forgiveness does not bypass justice, it satisfies it. Confession is not the cause of forgiveness, it is the fruit of walking in the light. 1 John chapter 4, verse 10, in this is love. Not that we have loved God, but that he loved us and sent his Son to be the propitiation for our sins. Jesus Christ is the propitiation for our sins. Christ's death satisfies God's wrath. That means God's wrath was satisfied, justice was fulfilled, and the debt was paid in full. Propitiation was accomplished at the cross, not repeated, not added to, for by a single offering he has perfected for all time those who are being sanctified. Do you walk in darkness today? If you claim to be a believer, you are called to turn from sin daily, not because we are condemned, but because we desire ongoing fellowship. At conversion, all sins are forgiven, past, present, and future. This is sanctification. Paul says in 1 Corinthians 15, 3-4, "For I delivered to you as of first importance what I also received, that Christ died for our sins in accordance with the Scriptures, that he was buried, that he was raised on the third day in accordance with the Scriptures." If you are not yet a believer, you are called today to examine your heart, turn from your sin, confess and believe. If you walk in darkness, turn to the light.